Delighted to welcome our next speaker on stage. This is quite the list actually. This is, we've had the black belt earlier. We've had we've had our 3-year-old who was doing amazing things. This lady is an angel channeler. She's an adventurer. She's a motivational speaker. She's a media and publicity coach, journalist, broadcaster. You recognise her off the telly. You've seen her on the paper. We've heard you on the radio. I feel like we know all about you. But here she is in person. I'm delighted to introduce her and her presentation. Let's get your business famous. Please welcome Victoria Mary Clark.
Thanks, Ruth. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Gosh, does anyone else get nervous when they stand up here? Is it only me? Hands up anyone who gets nervous when they stand up here. Okay, it's not. I mean, there's a few people. Okay, I get really nervous. And I've been doing this for a long time. But I'm going to take my mind off that by telling you that throughout the course of today, I've met some amazing people. And I know that the world needs to know about those people. Now, I haven't got to talk to everyone, but the people I have talked to, I think, they're so, like the perfume lady. Did anyone see the perfume lady? I just want the whole world to know about that lady, don't you? Is there anyone in this room that you think the world should know about? Yeah? Hands up anyone who's met somebody today you think the world should know about. There's only a few people. Okay. How about having the world know about you? Would that be good? Yeah. Why do you want the world to know about you? Is it just to show off? Is it just because you like attention? Anyone? Me? I like attention. I like it. Samantha, she likes it. It's okay to like attention. In fact, would it surprise you to learn that that's actually one of the most useful things if you want the world to know about you? Is if you actually like it. Can you imagine if you hated it? Yeah. So if you don't love attention like me and Sam, what other reasons might there be? What other motivations might there be? Money. There's a good one. Okay, so when you get everyone in the world to know you exist, what's that going to do for your business? Very good, Samantha Kelly. See, she's at the top of the class. Does anyone else have any ideas of what that might do for your business? You might make more money. You might get more customers. Would that be good? Yes! Does anyone think that would be really good? Can I have a really, really, really enthusiastic yes for that? Yes! Come on. Okay, you can go home if you don't want any money, all right? You can just go home. Okay, so if you want more money. Now, I was talking to Niamh Hogan in the break. Does anyone know who Niamh Hogan is? Okay, why do you know who Niamh Hogan is? She's a media whore. It's true, isn't it? She's always on the telly. She's always in the papers. Yeah. And Niamh told me that the two main ways that she gets business, hey Niamh, are from, is it The Independent and the Gloss? Sorry, The Independent and the Times. The Gloss magazine and the Times. Okay, so what does Niamh do when she gets a bit of publicity in those papers? What does she do with it? She shares it on social media. She shares it on Twitter, doesn't she? So I know that Sam is the expert on Twitter, and she's all about Twitter and how amazing Twitter is. And I agree with you, Sam. Twitter is fantastic. But I think that some of us are forgetting the rest of the media, aren't we? So we're forgetting that there's other bits of the media. There's the radio. Ruth will tell you all about the radio. Is the radio useful? It's very useful, isn't it? Okay, who was I talking to about the radio? Ooh, I know, it was the perfume lady. Maria, she told me that she went on the John Murray show 2 years ago, And people are still coming into her shop and saying, I heard you on the John Murray show. That was 2 years ago. 3 years after I first went on the Late Late Show, I'm still getting, when I go through customs, they still say, oh, hi, Victoria, just go straight through. So, like, when you combine the power of the real media with the social media, you exponentially increase your publicity, because what we know about social media is that it goes on forever. So you can keep sharing that one piece that you got in the Independent or that one piece you got in the Gloss forever on social media. It's going to go all over the world now. There was a time when you got a piece in the newspaper and the next day it was chip wrapping or toilet paper, right? But now, in our house it was toilet paper. But now, see, we grew up very poor. But now it gets shared on the Irish Times social media, and it gets shared on all of yours, and it goes on forever. So you can completely magnify the power of your presence and your publicity by using both. And when you go on the telly, like Miriam Lloyd, where's Miriam Lloyd? There you are, Miriam. So how many times have you been on the telly, Miriam? Are you famous now? Are you a VIP now? Yeah, you are, aren't you? Yeah. So, like, when Miriam, you go on the telly, what do you do with it afterwards? Tweets the hell out of it. So, even if you haven't seen it live on the telly, you can now watch it on Miriam's website, right? She podcasts it, she does whatever, shares it. So, Miriam knows how to maximize the media. And Katerina Hogan, you brought out your book this year, and did you tweet about it? Did you get yourself in the paper? You got yourself in the paper, and did you tweet about that? So, was that useful to you? How many books have you sold? Loads! You went into the bestseller, didn't you? Bestseller list. And actually, by the way, just on that subject, will you all please go onto the Bord Gáis Energy Theatre's website and nominate Kat's book for your book of the year? Please do. Thanks. So, I have to say that I would not be a media coach if it were not for Samantha Kelly. So, a big round of applause for her. Because only last year, in April, Sam said to me, would you like to give a talk at my conference? And I said, yeah, okay. What do you want me to talk about? And she said, I don't know. What do you want to talk about? And I said, well, how about I talk about getting the attention of the media, right? So as I was getting ready to give the talk, I thought, well, hang on a minute. Why don't I have some kind of a business to offer? Maybe I'll be a media coach. I'd never even heard of a media coach. So I made myself a business card with media coach on it. And I said, I'm a media coach. And I started getting customers. It was amazing. And what I noticed about working with those people was that it's the same thing that I've always done for free for the past 25 years. Because when I meet somebody and interview them and I think they're good, I think they have something worthwhile to offer the world, I want to share them. I want to tell everyone. I want to get them publicity. So, I mean, I was naturally doing that anyway, and I also want to boost their confidence naturally because it's just what we do. We like to support each other, don't we? If we think, if we think you've got something good to offer, we want to help. We're nice people. And it's not just the Women's Inspire Network who are nice people. The media are nice people too. I know you don't believe me. I know that we've got a bad rap. And okay, so that's true for some people. It might be true for Rupert Murdoch, but it's not true for most of us. So, the next thing about the Women's Inspire Network that inspired me is, again, due to Sam Kelly, is she introduced me to this concept of a win-win in business, which I didn't know about before. I thought business was like you just sell somebody something and you get their money and that's it. But Sam's all about helping people. She's about giving people value, giving people benefit, and having them really be happy to buy what she does. Isn't that true, Sam? And she also introduced me to Ted Rubin. He's lovely. Has anyone heard of Ted Rubin? Isn't he amazing? And Ted Rubin is like the Twitter god, right? So if you're the Twitter goddess, he's the Twitter god. And his concept is all about giving to people. Be good to people. That's his slogan. So why am I saying that? So I've been to quite a few businessy seminar-y things recently. And a lot of I'm sorry to have to say this, but a lot of the men, they talk about just like sales, like the competition is the enemy. You've got to get that sale no matter what it takes. You just got to get their money and like, don't give a about, whether they like it or not. But this isn't what we do at the Women's Inspire Network, is it? No, it's not. We're all about loving people and helping people and sharing the love. So I would like to introduce you, before I even go into the PowerPoint, to the most useful tool and the most powerful tool that I've ever discovered to get media attention and also to get customers. Would you be interested in trying it? Yes, Sam Kelly wants to try it. Does anyone else want to try it? And do you know why she wants to try it? Because it worked for her. She did it last year and it worked, didn't it? You know what I'm going to do, don't you? Yeah, you do. And it did work. Okay, so for this particular tool, you're all going to have to put down your stuff. Has anyone got stuff in their hands like phones, bits of paper, pens, stuff like that? So you're going to have to put your stuff on the floor. Because this is actually a really, really easy thing. It doesn't involve any strategy, doesn't involve any phone calls or tweeting. In fact, it doesn't involve any work at all. It's really easy and it's really fun, and I do this every day. And I do this every time I pitch something to a producer or to a paper or to a TV show, and I always get a result with this. Okay, so are you ready? Will you close your eyes? And actually, could you put both of your feet on the floor? Do you mind? It's helpful for the energy. Thank you. So if everyone's got their eyes closed, and everyone's got both feet on the floor, so just begin by feeling your feet on the floor, feeling your body, feeling your breath, and just notice how you're feeling right now. And start to bring your attention to the other people in the room. And just start to feel a bit of love, a bit of gratitude for the other people in the room. Just letting yourself feel that sense of support that we have here at the Women's Inspire Network. Support for each other. That sense of really wanting everyone else to succeed, really wanting everyone else to be happy and successful and to get what they want. And just imagine you can send that energy to each other. So just send that lovely feeling of support, of rooting for the other people, wanting everyone to get what they want. And imagine everyone else really, really, really successful and really happy. And everyone's smiling and going, wow, I got what I wanted. It's fantastic. I can retire. Woo! And now I want you to send that energy to your customers, the customers in the future, all over the world, who are waiting to hear about what you have to offer, and they're waiting to be made happy by you. Woo! That lady's staring at me. Stop staring at me, close your eyes. Okay, so these people are just waiting. They're all over the world now. They're in China, they're in Korea, they're in Japan, they're in Thailand, they're in all over America, all over Europe, just waiting for what you are going to make them happy with. Yay! And now, I want you to send them love. Just send them love. And just feel their love coming back to you, because they subconsciously know you exist. Now, the next step, I want you to start thinking about all the people in the media all over the world who might be able to help you and who will want to help you to make yourself famous. So send the love now to these people. You don't know who they are yet, you don't know where they are, but you just know they exist. And you know that they want to help you. And feel their love coming back to you. Feel them saying, I really want people to know about you. I think you're amazing. Yay. Okay. It's done. That's it. Was that easy? Okay, so that's what I do. Okay, there's a couple of other things I do. I do Twitter sometimes. Occasionally. So, as I was saying earlier on, like I write for all these people, they're all over the world, and all of them now have social media. So whenever I do something for these people, they share it on their social media, and I get to share my stuff via them. So I get to retweet myself. It's fantastic. So next time you get publicity, remember to follow that publication or that TV show or whatever it is. Follow them, comment on them, like what they're doing, do all the stuff that Sam tells you to do, and then retweet yourself, retweet your own stuff. And contact them via social media to ask if they'd be interested in you. Because nowadays you can find any journalist in the world. I found people in China daily and I follow them on Twitter. And I tweet at them. Okay, has anyone ever bought a mattress? Has anyone heard of Mattress Mick? Yes. Has anyone not heard of Mattress Mick? Nobody in this room. Okay, well, 2 people in this room from China have not heard of Mattress Mick. So what is it that Mattress Mick is doing or has that makes him so well known when ye are all fucking anonymous? Sorry, apart from Miriam Lloyd and Katrina Hogan. What is it he's doing? He's making a fool of himself and he doesn't give a shit, right? So are you willing to do this? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of looking stupid? Is anyone in this room afraid of looking stupid? Nobody. Really nobody in this room is afraid of looking stupid. 1 person, 2 people, 3 people. 3 people in this room are afraid of looking stupid. We're doing really well. Are you afraid of not knowing what to say? Anyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so what can we do about this fear? Any ideas? Practice, Barbara Scully. Practice, yes. So if you get an opportunity to get yourself interviewed, say yes and practice. And then the next time you won't look so stupid because you'll have looked at it and gone, fuck. And you'll know what to do next time, won't you? I mean, how did you learn to drive a car? Practice. Okay, so not knowing who to pitch to. Anyone feel that they just don't know who to pitch to? 1 people, 2 people, 3 people. Okay, so what can we do about this? We can do research, yeah? Anything else? Pitch to everybody, that's really good, really good. Anything else? What's that, Miriam? Get a professional, you mean me? Get me! Okay, so I am now currently, because I have a beautiful business coach called Breda Stackpool. Where are you, Breda? Stand up, Breda. Stand up, Breda. Sure, you're amazing. Breda's amazing if anyone's in business and they need help. She's fantastic. Breda told me to offer everyone in this room a free 30-minute strategy call with me. Now, obviously, I can't do that because there's too many of you. So I'm only going to be able to offer like 10. Okay, so the first 10 people who go on my website can have a free strategy call with me, and I will help you to find out who to pitch to. Okay. Not knowing how to pitch. How do we solve that problem? We learn. Who do we learn from, Sam? Me, yes. Okay, so if you've any trouble not knowing how to pitch, you come to me and I'll give you a free 30-minute strategy call. Okay. Tony, what would you say about this?
I'd say everybody in this audience should do that.
Just make the decision, you know. You don't have to do it. You don't have to be successful. You don't have to make money. You don't have to run a business. You can just go home if you want to. No one's going to make you do it. It's up to you. We can't make you do it. It's entirely up to you. But you can do it if you want to. Yes, you can. Let's hear it. Yes, we can! Is that loud enough? It's not loud enough. Sam says it's not loud enough. Ready, steady. Yes, we can! Bit better? Okay. I'm not sure if Barack Obama would agree with you. Okay, now, probably the most important thing I can say to you, apart from all the other stuff I'm saying to you, is that the media wants you. We actually need you. I went up to the lovely perfume lady already and I asked her to be interviewed. There you are, Maria, and she's agreed to be interviewed. Okay, so I need people. I need someone today. I have to have someone for tomorrow's show. Ruth, is that a problem for you ever? Do you need people? All the time. Come up here for a sec, will you? Because Ruth is a proper radio person. I'm in kind of an amateur radio person. I don't get paid to do the radio, she does.
You caught me when I've put my flats on. I'm always looking for, I mean, I'm a music presenter, but if you can imagine a show that has any amount of talk content in it, they're always looking for stuff that's going on, stuff that they don't know that's going on, stuff that you might think, they're probably not interested in that. Just bloody well pick up the phone and ring them. Find out a name, ring them. Don't send them an email. Don't ever send an email to info@, because it's useless. And I've done it myself because I'm an idiot. It does not work. It doesn't. You need to find a human being. Be a pain in the ass. Find out who the producer is. If it's a show in RTE, look at the bloody RTE guide. They're right in front of you. By the way, everyone in RTE is first name dot surname at rte.ie.
And also, on the websites, they also tell you all their Twitters, right?
Yeah, so it's so easy to get in contact with people. Like sometimes my sister rings me and says, oh, somebody is looking for you. And I say, they can contact me directly. You know, I don't need my sister to be acting as a go-between. You can find people on Twitter. That's why we're there. We need to be reached out to. You might think, my story is so amazing, I don't need to tell anyone about it because they will find me. We won't. We're always looking for stuff. We're parasites on society. We're looking for content all the time. There is not enough. And if you consider all the shows, even if you consider one strand of, let's say, female interest, let's even use Exposé as an example. They're looking for so much fashion, health, welfare, nationwide. Think outside the box. What you're doing, they're nationwide are looking for content. The Today Show, 7 o'clock show on TV.
Tuberty Show.
All the radio
Late
shows.
Show.
Go for the community.
Go show.
You know what? Try the community stations. If you're clanking yourself and you're nervous on the radio, go to the community stations, do the interviews, get the moxie, get a bit of experience, so that when you find yourself in front of Pat Kenny and the red light goes on and he says, and this is Pat Kenny live on News Talk, that you won't actually die of shock. You might a tiny bit, but at least you'll be thinking, okay, the red light goes on, he talks, he'll ask me a question. I can fumble for a second or two, it's fine.
And you've rehearsed with me already. Yeah. Yeah.
So we're always looking for content. By the way, don't come to me with your content, because I'm a pop presenter. I am a pop, but
there might be some pop singers in the audience.
I do a Pamper Hamper beauty product giveaway. So drop me an email, ruth@rte.ie, if over the next couple of weeks you have a sort of a beauty product that you want me to give away. There's no media fee. But I promise you, reach out to people. Be a pain in the ass. Like, not rude, but be a pain in the ass. These people will be desperate for your story. And if you can, it's the whole thread of telling stories, if you can tell a story in a half entertaining way, if you can leave any bit of a mark, if you can make somebody cry, if you can make them feel an emotion underneath our radio presenters' sociopathic exteriors, we will remember you. We will love putting you on air. We'll probably keep you on a database and ring you every so often and go, we need content, can you do a quick call? And then you'll be their go-to.
Thank you, Ruth. Thank you. I think Ruth has proved my point, and this is me presenting my weekly show, and I look for somebody every single week, And I'm looking for somebody right now, so everybody come up to me afterwards, give me your business cards, and I will put you in my file. And I have to tell you that so far, nobody has died as a result. Do you believe me? Okay. Don't be afraid to ask a famous person to help you. Kat Hogan asked Rick O'Shea, and did he charge you anything? He didn't even charge her anything. Okay, so Rick O'Shea did Kat's book launch, and that helped her to get publicity because he's already famous, and she didn't even have to pay for it. So if you spot a famous person anywhere, go up to them and say, can you help me get my business famous? What are they going to say to you? They're not going to say no, are they? No, they're not. So this is Austin O'Keefe from the Irish Biz Party, and he got Mary Byrne, sorry, is it Mary Byrne? Yeah, it is Mary Byrne, to open his travel agent. So there's celebrities all over the place. Just track one down. One of you is related to a celebrity, I know it. We all are. Or you can become a celebrity yourself, like Sam did. Go on Dragon's Den. Go on Come Dine With Me. Go on one of those reality tellies. It's wonderful. Do that. Get naked. Who are the ladies in the room who got naked? Miriam Hogan. No, Miriam, you got naked, didn't you? Miriam Lloyd, sorry, you got naked. What was it like? Did you die afterwards? Sorry, Rachel, you did it. You survived, you're still here. Yeah, it's, it's not the end of the world, is it? Okay. It's for charity, exactly. I know, it doesn't matter. They'll still publicize it. Okay, I write for the Sunday Independent. I do the features. We're always looking for family stories. We're always looking for relationships. Oh, sorry, they want me to go. But anyway, we always look for stuff to do with kids, health, families, stuff like that, houses. If you have an interesting story, if you've survived something, if you have a challenge in your life, if you've overcome obstacles, we love that too. Are you an inspiring person, an unlikely winner? Do you have something fabulous and free to give me? That always helps. If you're not confident about promoting yourself, I'm doing a workshop on the 16th of October. It's called Promoting Your Stuff with Heart and Soul. And it's for the beautiful, kind, sensitive, gentle people who are scared to promote themselves. So come and talk to me afterwards. I put a leaflet on all your seats. Help is available. I am available to give you a free strategy call. Just come and see me after the talk. There we go.